Sir Brady. Oh yeah.
Hey everyone, it's Elmo! Oh, Elmo! Eep! 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 Hey everyone, it's Elmo! Thank you for joining 5 Days You Missed! Let's get started! Yeah! But then it sounded like Elmo too!
Number 1. A Russian journalist who was reportedly murdered last month in Ukraine appears unexpectedly at a press conference in Kiev that was announcing his own death. Arkady Bemsikov, a Russian journalist who is a fierce critic of Russia's President Vladimir Putin, was reported to be assassinated on the 29th of May in Ukraine's capital. Bemsikov, who's 41, appeared at a news conference in the Ukraine's capital where the security service of the Ukraine, known as the SBU, said the reported assassination was a sting operation. Reports indicated that Bemsikov was shot in the back of his apartment in Kiev, dying in an ambulance on the way to the hospital. His wife was said to have found him and called the ambulance herself. According to the information received by the Ukraine Security Service, the killing of Russian journalist Arkady Bemsikov was ordered by the Russian Security Service themselves. Head of the SBU, Vasily Haisika, said, Bemsikov is a prominent war correspondent and is extremely critical of Russia's annexation of Crimea and fled from Russia in February of last year because of threats to him and his family. Number 2. A cat classed with psychic powers picked a home team Russia to beat Saudi Arabia in the opening match of the World Cup. Achilles the cat is now known as the official oracle of FIFA World Cup 2018. He was given 2 bowls of cat food with the flags of the competing sides, and the deaf white cat chose the one with the Russian flag. This is my second Russian story today. Must be Russian to get to their pants. What? Achilles, who is a resident of the Russian State Heritage Museum in St. Petersburg, correctly predicted the outcomes of 3 out of the 4 championship games in 2017. This included the opening and the final matches, because that's all people care about, how you start and how you finish. Who cares about what happens in between? Like my career. Achilles is following in the tentacle prints of Paul the Octopus, who became a star in 2010. The Octopus correctly predicted all the matches of the German team during the World Cup and even went on to predict the victory of Spain in the final. Achilles has gained a lot of popularity in the past few months, and football fans will surely be following his predictions closely during the FIFA World Cup and its demise and conclusion, with the finals coming up very soon. I was vague on that last bit because I have no idea when this is going to be uploaded, so this could be over by now. But go England! That's a reference. That tells you that I know what's going on. Do you get it? No? Okay, moving on. Number 3! A man from New York, Curtis May's daughter and granddaughter took him out to the Bohemian Hall for a beer and some burgers. Or a burger. So beer and a burger. Everything was going swell. That is until they got the receipt. Along with the request to add cheddar cheese and mayo to his burger, there was one extra note. Please spit in it too. Oh, I'm having flashbacks to literally last 5 things. I ate my burger already. I felt like I was gonna throw up, Mays told the WABC TV. Mays said that he confronted the waitress and that she couldn't explain what had happened. The manager told reporters that he had previously had no problem with this waitress and that it was very unlikely a cook actually spat in the food. The waitress ended up being fired. An unnamed employee speculated that the waitress may have simply misspelled the phrase, please split it in 2. Oh my god. Number 4. Jacqueline Addis, a 31-year-old Phoenix woman, is facing numerous charges after she allegedly sent more than 65,000 text messages to a man after a first date last summer, many of them containing bizarre threats. Police arrested Addis on May 8th and charged her with threatening, stalking, harassment, and failure to appear in court. Addis discussed the allegations during a jailhouse interview with CBS affiliated network KBHO TV.
I felt like I met my soulmate and everything was just the way it was, and I thought we would just do what everybody else did and we would just like get married and everything would be fine, but that's not what happened.
You know you need both parties to consent to that stuff, right? According to police, many of the text messages sent by Addis included anti-Semitic insults and threats like, "Don't even try to leave me, I'll kill ya. I don't want to be a murderer. I hope you die, you rotten, filthy Jew. I'm like the new Hitler, man was a genius. Oh, what I would do with your blood, I would bathe in it." Authorities said Addis has been sending as many as 500 messages a day since last year. She told KPHO, "Love is an excessive thing." Now bitch, you're an obsessive thing. Oh my god. Number 5. A Kiwi family hope their backshit design for a toilet seat lifter revolutionizes lose and even saves relationships. Journalist Billy Joe Rupia, parents used to spat about their toilet seat and which way it should be. Left up, left down. Yeah, most families argue like this, you know, I'm sure you've had that conversation. This argument was so tense, it sent her dad Thomas out to the shed to start tinkering. He merged with a foot pedal operated seat lifter and his solution. Last year, Rupia graduated with Masters in Business from Massey University. After several prototypes working with a production designer and learning to set it up for mass production, she now has thousands of quote-unquote Kiwi lifters about to be released. In New Zealand, manufacturing has become more feasible, and with support from government agencies, Kalinga Innovations and experts, they were able to sidestep complications previously brought up when Thomas Rupia attempted to manufacture them back in the 1990s. Rupia hopes it will be picked up by major bathroom and hardware suppliers. The lifters are expected to be ready by August. And that's it! That's 5 things you missed for the month of June. For some reason, I didn't have any interjects this time. No funny jokes, no quips in between each story, they were just self-explanatory. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to click that like, comment, share, subscribe, and the bell icon to get instant updates on every upload I do here. Got a lot of projects coming at you very soon with a short film out in September, but if you don't want to wait that long for those videos, you can watch the last video right over there.